Welcome to yet another class of Becoming the Branding Expert series, and this is the start of Module 2, and this is lesson 2.1. So let's start without further ado. So, brands are judged like people, and that changes everything. So, this is lesson 2.1. Let's start. The shift we are making right now is so far we have asked, how does brand decide? Now we ask, what does the brand feel like? People don't build relationship with features, they build relationship with personalities or characteristics. And whether you design it intentionally or not, every brand has one. Why brands are treated like humans? Think about people like people how people talk about brands. They say something like, oh, I trust them, they feel premium, they are arrogant, or they're fun, they're boring brand, or they are too hard. Those are not product description, is it? No. They are personality judgment, the personality judgment of the brands or how they are conveyed. Here, the brand automatically humanizes the brand because human understand people better than objects. Personalities help them predict the behavior and it reduces uncertainty. So a brand without a clear personality feels unpredictable, and unpredictability is risky, as we already talked about it, because branding is certainty. Here, personality creates emotional consistency. When a brand has one, it the decisions make sense. The tone feels natural. It's visually aligned, and behavior feel consistent. If the personality doesn't align, then every campaign feels disconnected. A message feels out of random, and trust just goes away slowly, right? People don't consciously say this brand lacks personality. They just feel that something is off and they just move on. They can't connect with the brand because they can't connect with the personality. They are not sure about what kind of a brand it is in the first place. So, and here is the concept of archetypes. It is very hyped, but it is very important to. It has been misunderstood throughout. So yeah, let's clear this concept. We'll clear this concept later on as we move through the module. Archetypes are recurring personalities patterns that humans have recognized for thousands of years. It's like typical stereotyping, but we do that to how understand the concepts. Like it'll be easier when you stereotype or make archetypes of things. They work because they are already wired in human psychology. We don't need to explain them. People just feel them instantly. They are shortcuts to emotional clarity. Here, a few of them, the archetypes are hero, ruler, rebel, and caregiver. Four of the patterns humans have recognized for thousands of years, and there are more gestures and everything, but we'll discuss about them later on. This model covers how to choose and use them well. Now let me make this personal for our Metanite brand, right? Every strong brand makes a choice, not just about colors or words. Branding is not just about colors or words, right? But about what they are willing to be or what they are becoming. For us in Meta Knight, we choose the confidence and intelligence of Tony Stark and the composure, authority, and sharp precision of Harvey Specter because those two are my favorite characters, right? That's a deliberate blend behind the personality of Meta Knight as a brand and how this course will progress into. So what this means in practice is we don't over explain. Like as you can see, my slides are also onto the point because I don't want to explain it too much. And you know what? I just got out of my brand voice, and that's against the branding rules. But this is what it is, right? We don't sound unsure. We don't chase validation. We don't oversell, and we don't talk down to you. This guide assumes you are smart and challenges you to think sharper rather than just explaining you from basic. The core rule of brand personality is a brand cannot behave out of character. If it does, the trust breaks. For a trust to be maintained, you have to do the same thing in the same way every time. Why do we trust Colgate? Because it smells same, it feels same, and we know what we're gonna get. It's not like every new toothpaste we buy, it it's different. It's weird. Sometimes it's good. You are not gonna bet for a brand to become brand. You can't mix. You can't have that unpredictability. If there is unpredictability, the trust breaks. Here, personalities set boundaries. A playful brand cannot suddenly act corporate. A premium brand cannot suddenly chase discounts. A confident brand doesn't sound insecure. Boundaries create credibility. So, what you will learn in this module is how archetypes work psychologically, how to choose the right archetype for your market, how brands fall into archetype traps, how to mix archetypes without confusion, how personality shapes every brand decision. By the end, you won't pick personalities randomly, you will design them deliberately. So, key takeaway from this lesson is brands are just like people. Personality reduce uncertainty and builds trust. Archetypes are psychological shortcuts, not just trends. Strong brand choose who they are and who they are not. So, inconsistency is a personality flaw, not a design flaw. So, yep, brand personality is not decoration, it's discipline. This is one line I want you to take away from this lesson. So that's all for this lesson, and I'll see you in next lesson. And thank you for all your support and all your views. This journey has become more beautiful than I expected, and I'm very grateful to you all. Keep supporting, keep watching. I'm Manjil Shrestha, your branding expert. See you in next video.